So full time in Denmark, and Arsenal win 5-1 just outside Copenhagen away at Køge, whose whose name I've really been struggling to pronounce the last couple of days. But really dominant performance again from Arsenal. I think the game was pretty much as you'd expect it. Køge, got players behind the ball, looked to hit Arsenal on the counter, but Arsenal really controlled through possession. But one of the really nice things about this game, I think, and huge credit must go to Arsenal Denmark and Arsenal Sweden, who really drummed up interest in this game. And just behind the goal, behind me over there, you had 500, I was told about 450 tickets sold in the away end. Having a dedicated away end like that and a very loud one as well, quite unusual for an away match, particularly an away Champions League match. And we've just spoken to Jonas Eidevall and Jordan Nobbs, and they've just expressed their gratitude to have support like that in the stadium. The game itself, again, kind of how you'd expect it to go in terms of the pattern of the game. Arsenal took the lead through Steph Catley, wonderful free kick after Nikita Parris had missed the penalty in the first half. Catley's free kick going in off the crossbar, her first goal for Arsenal in her 21st appearance. And that kind of broke the game open. But then there was probably a little bit of a lull either side of half-time for Arsenal, and Køge had a couple of counter-attacks. And you just got the sense that maybe the game had become, I don't want to say too easy in terms of the players becoming complacent, but I think sometimes when you dominate possession so much, sometimes games can start to become a little bit slow and you lose that intensity and momentum. And Køge had a really good chance actually at 1-0. And I think that woke Arsenal up a bit. I think that was fair warning for Arsenal, and they went into a 2-0 lead. Nikita Parris making amends for her penalty miss, making it 2-0, and then Caitlin Ford making it 3-0 after Jordan Nobbs' shot had hit the crossbar. And from then it was game over, really, even though Køge got their goal, their first ever Champions League goal. And I have to say, both from a personal perspective, how wonderful the staff Køge have been in terms of welcoming everybody. It's a lovely stadium here with great facilities, and they're really putting lots of money into their women's team because, you know, they're not a big club with huge resources, but really wonderful place to come and watch football. So if you're Danish and you're watching this, I'd really suggest coming here. Really good atmosphere throughout as well. But then Arsenal got a couple of goals at the end through Anna Patton and Jordan Nobbs and made it really emphatic. 5-1 victory, Barcelona beating Hoffenheim as well quite handily, which is good for Arsenal in terms of getting that second place, which everyone in this group is playing for really, with Barcelona set to win it at a bit of a canter. So a good evening for Arsenal in the Champions League, definitely. And now they play Spurs away on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. And if you're in the UK, that's on BBC Two live. It's also being played at the Hive, Barnett's ground. So do get along to that or watch it if you can. But for now, that's it from me. I'm off to find a nice pub in Copenhagen. So I'll speak to you on Saturday.